Say, bruh, it's the podcast.
Say, bruh.
What's up? It's HotBoy Troy. We got C.U.D.I.E, Jazz, and we have the man behind the camera. Finally, goddamn, we got Hallout in the building.
What up,
Hey everybody, how y'all doing out there?
Hey, why this man put on a whole sexy voice? Hey y'all, how we doing out
I hope
there?
my voice sounds good in y'all earbuds.
Sound like his uncle Cameo.
Oh,
Tastes like candy.
What up, man? How you feeling in front of the camera?
it's different. I mean, it's not really different because
You're always in front of the camera, but
I'm always
not here.
I'm always in front of the camera, but I'm glad to be a guest on the Say Bruh podcast.
No, you're not a
You're
guest, man.
not a guest, man.
I'm a guest.
part
I'm
of the
finally in the
cast.
studio, so
Hey,
all in the studio.
All in the studio.
like bruh man said, this is the fifth floor,
The fifth floor.
and we got 5 people. So you one of the 5.
And now we got Fallon
Thank
behind
you,
the camera.
guys.
Shout
What
out to
up?
Fallon.
Hey.
I don't know the IG name, but
She
we
doesn't have one.
Don't at her.
at her. But yeah, no, we wanted to finally get Hall out from behind the camera and just
Just chop it up.
chop it up, shoot the breeze, and
I'm here. We're gonna talk. We got stuff to talk about.
Okay.
hell yeah, we got stuff. To
Man,
talk about.
did we even mention this is the 9th episode?
This is the 9th episode. Damn.
How y'all feeling? When we're getting ready for this, I was just thinking of just getting everybody's input because I feel like we haven't really talked on how, like, the feed we've been getting from people, or just how we've been feeling about the whole podcast in general. Like man, I feel like every episode we're like, damn, it's the 5th, man, it's the 7th, but like now we're at this episode and it's like what's the feed you've been getting from your people?
Well, I think it's because, at least for us, the thought was, a few times a month. But once people heard, I think, our first one, it was like, okay, you guys got to put out more on a consistent basis. And now when we go out to different events around town, say bruh, that's all you hear around town. Say bruh, say bruh.
They loving it.
They show love to us, and I think it's just like they want more. And
Now we can't even take a break.
we can't take a break.
Always putting on a face
Can't
every
take a
time we
break.
leave outside this building.
Next thing you know, they're like, "Where's the merch at? Where's this? Where's the stickers? Where's
Yo,
the
We got
buttons?"
buttons. We got buttons.
Got buttons and stickers. We actually laid out some T-shirt designs with our logos and whatnot. But so we'll be having that real soon, right?
In all sizes.
In all sizes.
sizes.
I know we're
Well,
gonna stop at the 2X.
I was about to say, I
Because
mean,
when they get to 3X, it costs more.
Then they charge a little extra for the.
Charges.
sorry. But yeah, the feedback has been good, and it's just more like, just keep going. They wanna, They want to see us win, and we ain't stopping.
That's dope. Heck yeah. So what up? I just want to get into. I know we
What's
we
up,
have
man? I see you.
like-
I see you all the time. So
Yeah, no, but I feel like we
still
have
got a lot of
our
talk.
little a couple of we have it broken down or whatever. But I want to get into this whole KFC versus Popeyes.
This has been the question you've wanted to ask.
I'm Team Popeyes
Forever.
all day, every day.
HotBoy Troy over here is Team Popeyes
Just because it's from Louisiana.
because he's from New Orleans.
Where I'm from, New Orleans.
So he's going with the Popeyes. C.U.D.I.E, I don't know what do you? Oh, you prefer
Popeyes.
Popeyes too?
I like Popeyes, man.
Anyway,
I'd rather go
Jazzy, what do
Popeyes.
you? Okay.
I don't like
Our
KFC.
biscuits are better.
Yeah, if you want to choke. But you go to KFC, you get them.
You're
them,
right.
Them
The
soft
biscuits,
buttery?
I like the biscuits
Buttery
at KFC.
biscuits.
Popeyes a little bit too dry for me.
Nah, that's
Okay.
good.
But
you got to mix them with the
When
red
I
beans
think
and
of
rice.
KFC chicken, it's just too fatty, and that's the part that I hate.
Okay.
I think
And
KFC is too oily for me.
That, yeah,
like
that's what I mean by
greasy,
Like
that.
just
fatty
greasy,
oil.
Like
yeah,
greasy
yeah.
fat. Like it's bad for you, and I see that's why people like it.
Yeah, I go for that. I go for the bad stuff. Like it's oily and it's fattening, and then you got Popeyes, which is it's good. It's seasoned.
That's
but
spicy.
It's spicy.
It is a little
but
spicy. It's
I've
kinda
been
nice.
I've been a KFC person ever since I was little when they had the rotisserie and they had them barbecue chicken.
I was just about to
wings.
say, don't get me wrong. Me and this guy talk about this all the time. Dude,
And
remember-
I know, and this is for the listeners. They're probably like some people would be like, why they talk about chicken?
Well,
this is
why-
an
Why the
issue.
two black
This is
dudes
a
talking
real
about
argument that
This
we
is a
have.
thing. Like
chicken is very important to me. It's not just not because of the color of my skin. I have a passion for chicken. I love chicken. Like
Show the camera your shirt.
I'll do anything for chicken. Like I have a shirt that says leg day and it got a chicken leg on it. Like I love chicken. Like anything involved in chicken. If they made a chicken drink, I drink it. Like I love chicken.
Wait.
Did you try that that Oreo that Sam had?
The Oreo what?
Yeah,
Sam had like those Oreos with different flavors.
Yeah.
Did it give you the chicken one?
Sam Henson gave me a fried chicken flavored Oreo.
I apparently took a bite of that.
And
That did not taste like fried chicken. It tastes like stale cereal.
Still cereal. But you like stale chips, so
I like stale Cheeto Puffs.
Said no one ever.
Different.
Yeah.
said no one ever.
Jazzy likes stale Cheeto Puffs, but no, he handed me a chicken flavored Oreo.
How was it?
And I bit down into it, and like I already tasted, like I was like, this isn't a regular Oreo. It wasn't
was
sweet like you
spicy.
figured, and it had like some spices and herbs. It wasn't the recipe of the KFC, but you
I was
can
looking
tell
at
it
his
was
video. I
chicken.
was waiting for your reaction. Like in my head, I was like, he's gonna be like, "Yo, this is the best thing
He
ever."
couldn't process it.
I don't,
Nah.
but still, I don't know. It resembled chicken, but it tasted more like a cracker.
Gotcha.
What I was tripping off of was like, how do these Japanese people like make things taste like
That's crazy.
a fried chicken? Or
I mean, it's like those like the jelly beans that have like the different,
what are
like the
the-
nasty
I
throw
feel
up,
like
the
that's
vomit.
easier though,
What
because
are
when
those
you're dealing
jelly
with
beans
a
called? Yeah.
cookie,
Yeah, I don't
Like
know.
they
you have that
the-
chocolate over
They'll
it.
have the popcorn flavored jelly bean.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do you guys put popcorn into that jelly bean and make it taste like jelly? Make it taste like popcorn.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So KFC is just
KFC all day. Anyone who disagrees with me, they can go to hell.
choke on a
They can
biscuit.
choke on a
Popeyes biscuit.
Popeyes biscuit.
Hey.
What they could do.
Yeah,
Like I said, I used to be a KFC guy, somewhat. You know,
Yeah.
with the barbecue wings back in the day.
I mean,
The
I grew up on
mid-90s?
KFC. Like whenever we would go out to Hanford or whatever, my mom would always buy the family like the bucket.
Yeah.
And
the
I mean the
bucket,
mashed potatoes and all that's bomb.
the rotisserie and
But-
chicken wings.
Once I started purchasing my own meals, it was Popeyes.
I think that's what it is for me. When I think
best.
of KFC, I think of like
The struggle.
the struggle that my family had back in the day. And I'm just like, that was, I mean, it was cheap.
It's always
And
been a
we had it
struggle.
probably
I like it,
like
though.
once every 2 weeks.
Yo, but have you guys had the Chick-fil-A breakfast biscuits?
I thought you was gonna say a taco from KFC because they came out with a taco.
What?
Some shit shouldn't be
Man,
done.
y'all shouldn't be stealing
Some
our
shit
thing.
shouldn't be done.
No, the like the little breakfast
Those are pretty
biscuits
good.
from Chick-fil-A.
Oh no, I haven't. I don't. No,
Fire.
I haven't tried those.
I haven't had them
I've
either.
had friends.
I don't think you wake up that early, bro.
I was gonna
That-
say
But-
I was gonna say I don't wake up that early to try.
If you ever do.
anything breakfast, so my breakfast is like after 2:00.
No,
so.
if you do, it's fire, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get up early one morning and try a Chick-fil-A breakfast biscuit.
Yo, before we get any further, we want to give a shout out to our people at Full Circle that hooked us up with some drinks.
Yeah, shout out to Latricia from Full Circle. She
Hooked us up with the thing that we actually drink when
we-
we make it out to Full Circle, and it's juicy.
the juicy is where it's at. Like
Juicy.
This is the thing. If y'all haven't tried it, make sure to give
Make
it a
sure
try.
to make sure to drink some.
nah, bro, you can't drink that. On camera.
Oh, you're drinking this Arizona.
You can't drink that.
It doesn't matter, Troy. The label's covered.
This
For you guys out there
this
listening,
guy being real black right
for
now.
you
with the
guys
watermelon.
listening out there, I'm also drinking watermelon Arizona.
Hey, bro.
Don't stereotype me, but chicken and watermelon.
Hey, don't be plugging that. We gonna beep that out.
Can't go wrong.
I did kind
We
of
gonna
feel like
literally
I
have
was
a-
stereotyped
have a
as I was buying it for him.
Have a censored logo over the drink.
It's all pixelized.
Yeah.
All right, so questions. I'm ready. What y'all got for me? Shoot them to me.
I don't really have questions. I just wanted to sit down and just
That was
BS
like
with you.
that was the one that he was just been waiting to ask
Okay, yeah.
you for.
It was,
not that, and then also a few episodes away, we talked about the getting jiggy with it, and
the getting jiggy with
yeah. So I had heard through different interviews and just like the little music podcasts that I listened to, and somehow it had came up that Nas had help with the getting jiggy with his song, and I heard it from a few different people, like throughout like online, and I don't know, I was kind of. I just thought it was true.
Yeah.
So I threw it out there, and your ass
And-
got behind the camera, and you looked it up,
I
and you
Googled it.
confirmed.
that Nas ghost written getting jiggy with it by Will Smith.
But then some of our listeners, they really dug into
They
it,
really
They
dug
really
into
okay.
it.
and they got the real.
What'd
And
they say?
they said it was only like that. I guess Nas confirmed, and he said that he only helped with like 2 to 3 words,
on the track.
On this track.
Getting jiggy with
I
it.
mean, he wrote something.
He wrote 3 words on the song. So I mean, that's good enough, ain't it?
That was all Cuddy and
Hall.
And Hall. That
And
was
I was trying to throw
Hot Boy
Hall
Troy.
under the bus, but like, yo, he confirmed.
He confirmed it. He's like,
No, but we had some people hit us up and on the DMs as well. They're like, yo, I looked it up and they sent me screenshots and I was like, oh, okay.
There were so many screenshots.
I'm
They
like,
can
sorry
send those-
about
they
it.
can- They can send those screenshots directly to me.
Straight fact check y'all ass.
They
fact check.
did. I'm like, all right.
Wikipedia,
Sorry, man.
Google, Napster. Wait, that's music. That's music.
Wait, do you used to download stuff from Napster?
I used to download stuff from Napster. Well, actually, I didn't. I just
What was the other one?
LimeWire.
LimeWire.
That's the one
I used
I
to have
used.
Napster, and eventually they made you start paying for it. But I had LimeWire, and I'd watch a lot of BET when I was younger, and still do right now. And I like, oh, that song's tight, or this song on the radio's out. I need it. I'm not gonna go buy the album. I'm not gonna go buy the CD. So I go to LimeWire on my AOL.
LimeWire.
Dude,
used to
Lime-
My
be-
AOL internet.
LimeWire messed up my whole laptop.
Yes. it
Crazy.
messed up- It messed
Definitely
up a
Dude,
lot of
I
stuff.
downloaded hella albums. I was bootlegging stuff. Like I like buying like the hard copies to have the
Yeah.
physical and all that. But once I got a hold of LimeWire, I started just downloading
Don't
albums.
incriminate yourself.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Doesn't exist
Hey, they
anymore.
listen-
This is
to us.
past the what is it? The statue.
Statute of limitations.
They listen.
It's past 7
Okay.
years.
Yeah.
No, but it crushed my laptop and I learned my lesson.
I had that good old LimeWire, and I was like, you know what? I want that new Nellyville.
And then
Click
next
that
thing you
link,
know,
click.
it was Soldier Boy. So
Yo, Soulja Boy used
I'm
to
like,
do
what?
that.
And then like sometimes you would download a song and like it'll play a little bit of it, and then you hear Bill Clinton's voice. I'm like,
Yes.
wait, why is Bill Clinton on this track? Like, this isn't what I download. I was like, he's like my fellow Americans. I'm like, what?
People be getting in trouble for downloading the wrong things.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's funny because that whenever I would look at it, I would look at the duration of the song, and I'm like, okay, does it actually match
duration.
duration? Yes. What the hell? You're talking about statute
Go, go, go,
limitation here. So that's how I would try to do it, but then sometimes even then I'd get fooled by it.
Yeah, it'd be the total opposite of what you tried to download. But yeah,
Nah,
the good
I seen interviews where Soulja Boy talks about that, where he would
old- he would.
just to get his music out there, he would name his song 50 Cent in the club.
Top most songs.
Yeah,
on
and
the
then people will go
Billboard.
and download that, and here comes you.
Yeah.
You know,
I was like, what is this?
Soulja Boy. And then you like it, and then you start buying
Then
ringtones.
you start buying the ringtones.
Yes.
Ringtone King.
Yo, so how did that was another question as well. How did y'all link up? Cause
That was in the first episode. I
who's-
think
who's
we said we
y'all?
were
You
gonna
mean-
save it.
so
mean
I'm
me and
going
Troy?
you and Troy. So you came in the picture through Troy, right? And from there we all became fam.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
how did y'all link up?
Short story before how I actually met the dude is
Damn, I'm the dude.
the dude, the man
Before Hot Boy Troy.
before Hot Boy Troy. He was just like
He was just the
he was
dude.
like, hey, what's up, dude? I seen him at a party. I seen him at a party.
What party?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just a party.
It was a house party.
It was a house party.
for our mutual friend.
It was from mutual friends that don't talk to me no more.
It's okay.
And y'all were the only two black people there.
Probably.
Correct.
So you
So
know,
you're like,
so
yo,
you know when
yo.
I,
It's
so
like
you know when I see
Black
another
power.
black, when I see another black dude, like I go into like black mall, I was like, hey, what's up, brother? Fist, like black power, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
stay strong.
Yeah, stay strong, my brother. Okay, I
it's
see
like
you.
they were playing the national anthem and we was
Yeah,
like,
and I was like,
we
I
here
see you.
together.
So he walks into the house party, and of course he's black. So I'm like, oh, what's up, black dude? How you doing?
I actually
But
think I had a bottle of Ciroc in my hand too.
you probably had a bottle of Ciroc, but what stood out is you had this hat.
I don't even remember.
You
but go
don't
ahead.
remember what hat?
No,
you
I
had
really
this
don't.
hat, and it was a magician hat.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
He had a
Why
magician
do you
hat.
make these hat
And he came in
decisions?
looking like a black magician. He had like this. He was wearing all black, and he had this tall.
Oh, the top hat.
A top hat that like you pull a rabbit out of. Like
This guy, yeah. This guy used to wear that with the California bandana around.
it was all black.
What
It was like
the heck?
abracadabra, pull a rabbit out the shit. And
Yeah.
I was like, why is this dude wearing a hocus pocus hat? And
Yo.
he
In
walked,
the middle of summer.
he walks by me and didn't say anything to him, but I acknowledged him like, what's up? And then after that, our mutual friend reached out to me. She was like, Yeah, remember the black guy that with the hat? I was like, yeah, I remember. She's like,
Y'all should link up, basically.
y'all should link up. He's kind of like reaching out to you. He said you should like, join in and work with him and can do some stuff. And I was like,
So she told me the same thing, and I went to go follow this guy on social media. Little did I know he had about, I don't know what, few thousand followers, like
Yeah.
4,000.
uh-huh.
And I was like, okay. And then I'm checking out his videos. Excuse me. I'm like, this guy's literally putting out some funny content. And then he basically shut me down. I slid in the DMs.
Damn.
I was
Shut
like,
him down.
yo, come work with the crew.
I
Come
was like,
work with the
nope,
Grizz.
got a job.
You hear that, Fallon?
I was like, get out
Got
of
a
here.
good man
I
here.
was like,
Black men
I
don't
was
cheat.
like, nah, man, got a job. Don't need you. Skirt, peace.
I'm like, bruh.
Left him on red.
Literally, he's like, you know what? Thank you, but I'm a little shy. And I'm like, bruh,
That's exactly
you
what I
got
said.
like 10,000 views on a song or a video, should I say? And you talking about you shy? And this was for like a year.
That's what I told him. I was
Damn,
like,
you're
Dang.
persistent.
Wait, how long?
That's
did you
right,
hit,
Troy.
Like, how
No,
many
no.
times did you hit him up?
Yo,
That's
Troy's
a-
persistent.
It was probably at least 5 times, but he just was like, nah, I'm shy. I don't want to work for the Grizz because I'm too shy to be in front of people. And I'm like,
And now?
I was like, Hallout don't work for nobody besides his damn
nah,
self.
I forgot what he was doing around
I
that
work for
time.
me.
He was working at
No, I
Wait,
I
wait.
told him I was shy and I was embarrassed and scared to like let people see me.
So whenever you would
what I
record,
do.
you'd just be by yourself.
I would. go
He's
in
doing
front of-
evolutions of dance, dressing up as MC Hammer, Michael Jackson.
No, I remember-
And this guy
I remember-
didn't want to perform in front of people.
I remember
I
when you
didn't.
first showed me, you sent me a video of him, and it was that like the evolution of like the
Of
the
dances.
dance moves, and then it came like Soldier Boy and all
Soldier
this.
Boy came but like it was like from the 90s and to 2000 until present and
Yeah.
like when I make these videos and when I do these things, if someone's looking at me or someone like stops me, like I get out of my haul out mode and it distracts me. I'm like, you guys are looking at me like I can't be funny now. But as soon as everyone leaves,
Then he started looking like
I'm
Urkel
back.
from Jaleel
I'm-
White.
I'm-
From Family Matters.
I'm back to being myself. So it's like that was a hard transition from like people seeing me into doing it in front of people.
Gotcha.
And then I got over it and I was like, so what's this Grizzly stuff you talking about?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
long
And it
ago
went into
was
that.
this? Like how many?
Yeah,
what year was
this
it?
is 2019, 18, 17, what, end of 16?
He was 15. He was bugging. He was
Okay,
like,
so 15 is when you guys first met.
Okay, yeah.
He
So
was
probably
not-
16
Troy,
was.
Troy started sliding in DMs and shooting a shot at.
I want to say end of
2015.
15,
towards the
heading
end.
to the 16.
Because no, it was the year before that you had asked me, and I was like, nah. And
It had to
then
be 15.
It was 15.
15.
And I was like, nah, man, I don't know. I'll pass.
Mind you, at the party, this guy was like cracking a bunch of jokes. So I was like, that's what caught my attention. And then I like reached out to the mutual friend, and it just was like, it was like,
man?
no.
And we had some phone conversation. I didn't even know like what to tell him besides like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. No, like stop asking. Like,
And that shows a lot. But that's dope though. Like, had you not done that, like, we wouldn't
if
have
Troy
been here.
had not done that, I wouldn't have gotten access.
So then you joined the Grizz, right? And
I
a lot of
did.
people, a lot of our listeners are fans of the Grizz, and they see us out and about, so they know what you do.
They
and
do.
you're the handler to the big homie,
Yeah.
Big Parker. So how do you like that?
working with
Cause it don't seem like you're shy anymore. Cause I be seeing you in the photos right there, all taking part of it.
working with Parker T. Bear is it's a fun job. It's cool. I get to have fun. I get to talk to people. I get to entertain. So
You're the voice for him.
I'm the voice. So you have people coming up to him and little kids trying to talk to him. And they're like, "Hey, Parker, do you remember when you came to my school?" I'm like, "Hey, shh." No, little Jimmy. Parker doesn't talk. But yeah, he remembers when you came to his school. Of course he remembers.
And now you get a bunch of kids
And now-
saying, "Hey, you were at my school."
Now I get
You
it
were there
'cause-
with Parker.
Yeah.
Now I get it because I'm with Parker. They're like, "Hey, you came to my school." I'm like, "Yeah, I came to your school. You wasn't listening. You was talking during the whole during the whole meeting."
Because
but
you had
I
to do
remember you.
did you do some of the, what is it,
He did
award?
the Wild About
While
Reading.
about reading, yeah.
That's-
Which is
how-
a dope program.
And here you had a pressure of not wanting to speak in front
and
of
I
people.
didn't want to get on the microphone. I didn't want to talk.
That was another thing.
I
That
didn't
was
want
coming.
to talk in front of kids. I didn't want to talk in front of people in general. I was like, what if I stutter? What if I mess up? What if I try to be funny and say something and then they're like, just looking at me and like throw tomatoes and banana peels at me. I'm like, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna do it.
He's like, I like turtles.
And I was like, hey everybody, this is Hallout from the Fresno Grizzlies, and
It was.
Yo, but that helps
It was
break the
great,
ice
though.
though, right?
I was there for the
like,
first one, and
I
but
like
those
turtles.
kids were tough
Mic
a little
drop.
bit.
Like,
Yeah.
It went completely different. Like it took a while to learn and how to.
You
work.
go from entertaining adults to entertaining kids.
Yeah, and you know
their
they,
attention span is super short.
They don't.
But
listen.
I'm sure that's a little more rewarding though.
It is because I mean now
They're gonna
I'm-
hold that, and I mean just like Jazz spoke on how she grew up coming to Grizzly games. So like kids that seen you and Parker out there, like they're gonna grow up and they're gonna appreciate that.
So now it's like hey, it's nothing. So that opened doors for me to do and host an event or to do an open mic or.
And now they have you out at
they got me at
Tacos, Brews, and Jams.
Fresno Street Eats.
Street Eats.
Fresno Street Eats, and it got me on the microphone talking to people, which I enjoy now. But if it
That's
wasn't
dope,
for me
man.
doing a Wild About Reading and talking to little kids first, I wouldn't have been able to
If you didn't
talk
have
to-
that platform, it wouldn't have put you in that certain place.
So it's like levels. So it was like, hey, come work with me. I was like, no. Start working with Troy. Start learning how to talk and be in front of people and not worry about feeling embarrassed and shy. And then after that, just there's levels to it.
You just gotta break that ice. I mean, shoot, this podcast alone this is me like meeting my fears because I never
You
wanted to
don't-
be in front of the camera. I
yeah,
didn't
you
want to
don't-
speak.
Yeah, you don't talk like you just.
So
you-
now
you-
doing this is like it's it's
now they want us to host events, and we like, well,
like yo.
Well, what's your numbers? What's your numbers? So, but yeah, shout out to Fresno Grizzlies for giving me the opportunity and doing what I do, and Troy for sliding those DMs.
yeah, man. Nah, it was just I had to because your ass wasn't about to do it. So
I wasn't, so once again, thank you, Troy.
man, and another reason why I was really like trying to slide in your DMs and get your attention is because dude, your videos is dope, man. Like on social
Thank
media,
you.
all the different platforms from Instagram to Facebook to Twitter, you be on there grinding. Like, what's up with that?
Man, a short story was I really didn't plan to do videos for as long as I've been doing them. It started at my parents' house. I was in the bathroom. I was singing in the bathroom, looking in the mirror.
Little karaoke?
Yeah, a little karaoke in the bathroom. And I'm like, I'm just rapping and going off. And like, hip hop. And my mom bangs on the door and she's like, hey, keep it down in there. I was like, what? Huh? And I was like, all right. But I continued to finish making the video. And I finished it. And I posted it. I was like, I'm going to post it because I think it's funny. I don't care what anyone else thinks. And I posted it, and someone saw it. Another person saw it. And they was like, you know what? They was like, that's funny. I was like, what, for real? And, after that, they just kept giving me feedback. And I was like, dang, well, you know what? I'm going to make another one. And I did another video. And I did something almost the same, but I added a little twist to it. And people started liking it. And I was like, you know what? I like making these videos, and it's making people laugh. I'm going to keep doing videos. So I just continued to keep doing videos. And
Putting out that content.
I kept putting out content, and I got better at it, and comedic timing and how to do and what to do and what was funny, and I stuck with it. I stuck with it.
And is all the like the editing and all that, is that all just self-taught?
It is, because when I do my videos, I'm like, dang, I'll make a video at home, and I'm like, okay, I make this video, who's gonna edit it? I was like, I don't want to give it to someone else and then have them edit it.
And it's not the way you want
And
it.
it's not the way I want it. And then me trying to tell you, I'm like, all right, cut it off right here and then cut to this scene. Like, I didn't want to have to tell someone that. And then on top of that, wait for them to get done with it and then give it to me. And then I'll be able to post it when they're done.
When they're done. It's like, yo, if you want it done,
You want
sometimes
it done,
you got to do it yourself.
Do it yourself. Like, teach yourself how to edit, watch TV, look at camera angles, and you can do it yourself. And then you're like, you know what? I don't have to wait on nobody to edit my videos. I can edit them myself and post them when I want to. So
And that's what this podcast is about, like that motivation along, you self-taught. We could talk about it with ourselves from
This podcast itself is self-taught.
literally. I mean, if y'all would have seen the absolute first time, but we got, mind you, we had 4 mics, but we couldn't get.
Couldn't get one of them to work, so we cut it.
We only had one working, and
It
we
was
was
a
literally
lot.
just passing the mic around.
We're still struggling with Jazz's
The next
microphone.
one. The only reason I'm on is because I'm the loudest
She
one.
got a loud
so
voice.
I say I
But
can
no,
project very well. Thank you very much.
I mean, even with the first video that we filmed, we stayed up hella late at Hawes' place trying to
The
edit
struggle
it.
was real.
Man, like
And I was doing exactly what you just said, like, yo, cut it right here and put the logo right there.
I'm like, shut up, move to the side.
I think
Do yourself.
That was
I
like
got
what?
this.
That was like 3 a.m, right?
It was.
We stayed up late
these
trying to
guys-
edit
these
that.
Cuddy and Troy came over to my house. He was like, "Hey,
HotBoy Troy, fool.
HotBoy Troy came over. They was like, edit this video." I was like, "Okay." And for me, it was gonna be a piece of cake, but they just had so many. Do it like this. Nah, put this logo right here.
It was mainly Cuddy, not me.
Let it
Hey, man,
let it fade in right here. I'm like, guys, I got this, and it ended up taking to like 3:00 in the morning, and they left like at 3:30. It took a long time, but like I was saying, like you can self-teach yourself. You can do everything on your own, but most important is if you like doing something and you're behind it, don't stop. Be like,
Dedication.
and
That's
stick
all.
and stick to it. Like if you have all these talents and you let them go to waste, you're gonna be like, oh dang, I knew how to do. I could have been in gymnastics, or I could have been a painter, or I could have been a drawer. Like stick with one and go with it. Like I didn't think I was that good at doing videos, but I stuck with it, and I'm here now. And hey, I do.
What do you say? I would say, like, say if you don't have like the best camera or like the best editing skills, not to say that you don't, but just for those kids that
Whatever,
don't have that, it's like,
Whatever.
shit. It's like, yo, don't let the fact that you don't have like a dope
That's
ass
right.
camera like stop you from recording. Because I feel like the main talent, the main thing of the video would be the talent,
Yeah.
right? Like the joke and the way, whatever it is that you're doing, if it's dancing or whatever.
Yeah,
Like
you're right. Don't
Your delivery.
don't let that get in
capture
your,
that and document that and worry about the
it's
editing
your-
and the
it's
quality
your-
later.
It's your talent that sticks out, what you're doing or what you're saying. Because, like you're saying, I started out with a camera like from Target. And it cost me like $60, and the pixels was all jacked up.
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
looked stupid. And I was like, but back then I was like, hey,
Yeah, because you're
this is-
capturing
this is
you're
what I
capturing your
have.
skill and in the talent. And I mean, once you start,
This is
once you start going up, like
Yeah.
upgrade or whatever, but don't wait till like, man, I'm a wait to put up a video once I get the DSLR and all. Like, no, just
go
start
with,
now.
Go with what you have, and when you can get the good equipment or you can afford it, then of course go ahead. But like I said, I started out with a little small digital camera. It cost me like $60, and I didn't even have a tripod. I'd put it on like a bucket on top of a plate on top of a cup, just to make it a
And that-
tripod. And I started from the bottom.
Now you're
Now
here.
I'm here.
And I gotta touch on that because I feel like when it comes to just things outside of just the fun things that we do, but work, which this is work for you. There are so many people that I have met in my life that they're like, oh, like I'm too old to use technology, or I never learned how to do this. I don't have enough money to buy this. But someone like you actually goes in, you're like, I know I don't have any of this. I know I don't have the skill set, but I'm going to teach myself. I'm going to use what I got, and I'm just going to make it work. And I think when you actually do have the money, you do have the skill set later on, your stuff is so much better than
Yes.
people who already had that in the first place.
And what I'm saying, like, and on top of that, you don't even have to have that. Like, I still use sometimes a bucket, a plate, and a cup to get a right angle. Even though I can use a tripod, it's that much simpler to do that, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Then I mean,
Like,
with the tripod, you have to fix the
you
little
have to
legs.
fix it, and then you got
everything.
to twist it the right way. Or if you don't have that, you can use anything else. But bottom line is just use what you have. It's your content. It's who you are, and what you're putting out makes the video itself.
Whatever you do, don't let that talent go to waste.
Don't
Make
let
it happen.
Don't let it go to waste. Pick one of them. If you got multiple talents, pick one.
Amen. Y'all preaching over here, man.
Wow, wow.
But yeah, so another topic that we were discussing offline was social media, and I was like,
It's the devil.
I said,
Damn.
I said, no matter what, Jazz got to be on because I read your blog.
My blog.
That
yes.
one time about social media, and I seen obviously your videos when you're like, should you make your Instagram public
or private
versus private? Hall, you're a figure on social media, so I was like, this is perfect topic for you, Dorian. Or
C.U.D.I.E fool.
Sorry, my bad. it happens between.
Hey, it's Hall Out, by the way, not Hall. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hall Out, C.U.D.I.E, you know, at work is different things, but whatever. C.U.D.I.E, I know you got a specific view, like how you want how you portraying your social media.
Oh, I'm portraying now.
No.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it's like
That's what
how
we
you
doing
want
now?
the
I'm
world to
listening to you.
view
Yeah.
your social media. I mean,
Yeah.
it's different from mine's. For me, I think it's just like whenever I want to post, I'm a post.
Yeah.
Compared to Hall's gonna.
Hall out.
He has no filter.
I don't.
Like, and mind you, he's putting out jokes, and people always like misunderstand a lot of the stuff that he put out. But for me, I notice it's jokes, so that's why it was a perfect timing to talk about it.
It's like when you go see a comedian, you know that they're gonna make fun of things that most
You
people
shouldn't.
probably should.
And it's usually the stuff that you shouldn't make fun of and inappropriate things that people get upset about, which makes sense. But as a comedian, as an entertainer, or to entertain people, it's like
You got to push those
you
buttons.
gotta,
you gotta push those buttons.
I can't make a certain person laugh if I'm going for that without hitting that subject or that spot. So it's like, hey, that's what's going to happen as you being a comedian. You're going to say something that someone's not going to agree with, and they're going to disagree with it. And I'm like, hey, well, that person didn't like it, but these 4 people over here laughed, and that's what I'm going for. And
Yeah, man,
if I make those 4 people laugh, my job is done.
Once you start worrying about what other people are thinking, or like trying to be PC, like it's gonna be all watered down.
It is. You just have to pick and choose, and like, okay, this side is gonna get offended, but this side is gonna find this hilarious. So I'm going for the last. I'm not going for what people think and if they get butthurt or not. Like, I'm making these people laugh. So hey.
Yeah, but I feel like off your social media, I feel like I get like 2 different characters, in a way where when it's your videos, I feel like they're more like feel good, friendly, jokey. But then when it comes to like the memes, if it just goes in and that's when the no filter
I ain't
comes
got
in.
no worries.
That's when it comes to like the no filter shit, and so it's like a balance of both.
Because there's Hall and then there's Hall Out.
Okay.
So there's like 2 different sides, and there's 2 different people. Maybe,
Which one we talking to right now?
Maybe
Who we
even
talking to
3.
right
You talking to Hall Out right now, buddy.
All right.
So Hall is a more like, I mean, I don't know, it's hard to put in perspective and make people understand. Like, Hall Out is, hey, my goal is to make anyone laugh. Like, doesn't matter what your age is, who you are. Like, I want this person to laugh.
Yeah.
But on top of it, if someone gets offended, it's unfortunate. But like, I was just trying to make someone laugh. So, like, I don't know how to put it into words. I don't. But my goal is just to make someone laugh, and if they don't laugh, then that's okay. But if 7 people laugh versus 3 people, I'm fine with that.
Just like that bottle cap challenge that you did, huh?
Oh yeah, I did that.
Wait, you did a bottle challenge?
I did that bottle challenge.
I didn't see it.
Man,
Come on,
I learned
man.
that. I learned
it's
that
on
from
Facebook.
I learned that from.
I don't be on my Facebook like that.
You don't?
No.
He doesn't. Neither
that's
do
why I say,
but
like,
I do
just have to
IG a
catch
little
it.
more.
Yeah, I mean, I have like my memes will be like, oh, this girl shouldn't be wearing this top because everything in the top is showing underneath, like your skin's hanging out. Like, you shouldn't be wearing that. You know better. You know you shouldn't be wearing that out in public. Just because it looks good at home to you doesn't mean it looks good to us out in the public, especially when it's the summertime and everything shows. Like, we don't want to see that. Like, so I'll make a meme and be like, hey, this is what you don't do when you go outside. When you what you're not supposed to wear.
Dude, this guy made a meme. Oh wait,
Versus a
I think
video.
it was at the foam party.
Oh.
You're wrong for that. I don't even know what character that was, but I just was like,
Penguin. It's
oh
just-
yeah, it was,
Yeah. That was, oh God.
bruh. I already know the threats was coming your way.
People were mad. I mean, this girl came. She had some pinstripe pants, and her
She was
back-
looking like Beetlejuice or Penguin.
She
Which
looked
one?
like Penguin from Batman Returns, and you see how you look.
Beetlejuice.
You see how you look. I I see how you look. Why didn't you say, hey, I look like the Penguin from Batman Returns. I probably shouldn't wear this. But she was probably confident, which is cool. But like, there's some people, which is me, that are gonna point out and say something.
See,
Gotcha.
and that's the thing.
I'm one of those people.
That
But
I'm glad that I have a sense of humor because like the feminist in me is probably like that's so wrong of you to say, but at the same time I'm like I understand that you're just
Yeah.
being a comedian. You're gonna make a joke about it.
And
I make
then-
jokes about men.
Yeah, and then there's
Yes, you do.
And then there's videos where I'm just like, hey, there's a good song in it, and I'm dancing. I'm just trying to make everyone feel good. So there's like sides to it, and there's
Like
You gotta balance.
Old Town Road.
Old Town Road. I
This guy.
put on some tight ass jeans and dance like a black cowboy. There's
I seen that one. That shit was funny.
Hey, shout out to Handles again because he loved that one.
He did. Shout
Jason
out to
Jason Handled. He loved Old Town Road.
he did.
That's
Thanks,
funny.
Jason. I
I
appreciate
feel like
that.
that. Then what was the other one where you dressed up like a charro, like a mariachi?
Oh yeah.
Was it the Chona challenge or what you call it?
Oh, that was filmed by Fallon,
That
right?
was-
Outside the
that
car.
was-
Shout out Fallon
that
on
was
camera
Chona
again.
fool.
I did it was supposed to be the Kiki
Yeah.
Kiki challenge, and then I was like, people started switching. I was like, oh, the Chona challenge, fool, and had a little thick ass mustache, and I had my sombrero, and I did my thing, but it's just different levels of comedy I try to reach with in doing videos. I just don't try to do one thing. I try to do
That's
overall
funny.
video. But long as it makes someone laugh, that's all I'm
Man,
aiming
when
for.
when are we gonna get you to actually do some stand up comedy though? Do
See?
you feel like you got it?
Ooh.
Put that
See?
pressure.
You feel like you got that?
See, that's what I'm talking
Or
about.
can you do like?
Bro, Will Smith did it. For his 40th birthday, right?
He did do it.
Come on,
Well,
man.
I mean, he's Will Smith. He's used to that. He knows
No,
how to. He's
he
a
does
fresh,
something like
he's
every
He's
birthday.
the Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
It's a different
and,
beast.
And Nas was a ghostwriter on Getting Jiggy with
We
It.
ain't talking about that.
Bruh,
Just
we
want to
passed
drop that. Just want to drop that in on everybody.
They about to add us.
Nah, cause you know how like there's like comedians that give shit to like little Vine dudes and all that. Like, oh, you could only do that for Vine for 15 seconds, but can you actually do like a whole stand up special? Like,
Let me tell you, I can come up with a set within probably an hour with everything I've experienced, everything I've been through, I've done. But it's just like, okay, now to the stage we have Haul Out, and then everybody's like, then I come up.
Man, you
there,
could just sit
they
on the
clapping,
stool.
I'm coming up, and then I get it there. I was like, hey everybody, so I want to tell you about myself. First of all, I was born at a young age, and they was like, what? And it's not funny to them. Like, and it
I
just
would
doesn't-
hope you were born at a young age.
right? And it doesn't make sense, and I mess up, and everybody's like, and it's just quiet, and they're like,
So now you feeling like Reggie from Nutty Professor.
yeah, they're like,
That was a
and I'm just
Classic.
up there, and then like I'm getting no reaction and nothing from no one, so I'm just like,
And then you go run off the stage.
and I'm like, mic drop, that's my time, and then never tell a joke
they're like,
again, never tell
that
a
was
joke
only
again.
a minute.
Damn, 6 seconds. That was a Vine. Like, it's, like,
And then then you come back, but like that was a joke.
I was like, that was a joke. All right, I'm back now. And then start telling like jokes. But yeah, I think I can. It's just for me, it's about self-confidence and being secure about what I'm gonna say and what I'm gonna do and being comfortable. And then
Bro, I feel like you should do it. Hit up one of these little
I know,
improv ones.
I know I have the support. People always tell me, people always ask me, but it's me, everybody. It's not nothing else. It's just me. I'm a little shy to get out there and just do what I do.
Nah, man.
Besides
you
in a
got
video or on the internet in person, because it's a lot different. It is.
Bro, if I could hop on his podcast and stutter my ass off,
Yeah,
you
but
could do that.
But if
You got
stutter,
two options, fool.
can
You got
stutter.
two options,
We
fool.
looking at you, and we don't care if you stutter. But say if it's Joe from down the street, and he don't know me, and I get up there stuttering, he can be like, look, spit it out, homie. I'm like, all right, fuck you, Joe. I'm out.
That'd
Be
be
like
dope,
you
though.
like the Looney Tune character. Spit it out already, god damn it.
Get up there and Porky Pig and start stuttering. So I mean, yeah, eventually I think I will get up on stage and
That'd be dope, man. I would like to see that.
and slang some jokes and get on some people about what they're wearing and talk about some people. I think I could do it, but it's just gonna take a little while.
Well, like, yo, whenever you decide,
Y'all
you got
got
the
me?
support. We got
yeah.
you,
I got
man.
the support. Y'all better fake
We'll
laugh.
allow
Y'all be
you
all.
to make fun of us as well.
Y'all better fake laugh if it ain't funny.
Bro, we be laughing at
Nah,
Troy
I'ma
over
be
here.
like,
You ain't even
boo, get
laughing
him
at
off the
that?
stage.
This guy's stupid.
Put that pressure on him a little bit, but nah, it's just, man, just keep doing it. You killing it. Another thing when we was talking about social media, man, it's just been a funny month in general on social media,
Bruh, even so ASAP's free, right?
bruh. Mind you, me and Cuddy we was laughing about this the other day.
Yo, I'm in my office. Troy walks in and he's laughing.
Bro, I'm dropping tears.
I'm like, what the fuck you laughing at? And we're both laughing at the same thing. Trump's over here.
tweet.
Trump's tweeting about it's been a rocky
Ace.
week. Let's get home ASAP.
Oh God.
It's been a rocky week.
Yo,
Those
this is the question. What's up with y'all? Y'all good with y'all president now? Like,
That's our president.
let-
My president's birthday was today. Shout out to Barack Obama.
That's right.
yo, he got Rocky home now. Y'all good?
Bro, when he dropped that tweet though, I was just literally like,
It was funny.
why?
It was funny, but it's like,
I'm like, who in the White House dropping bars like
yeah,
that though?
who's
Bro, they got clever, man.
it didn't make no difference for me the way I feel about the president.
That was the first
But
Trump tweet that I laughed at. That was funny.
It was fire. It was a fire ass.
Then I
tweet.
started seeing memes after that. They put Trump with the waves and some
Wave check
Airbus.
food.
No, I haven't seen any of this. Okay.
And it said like when Trump was while Trump was typing that tweet, and he has the waves and the earbuds and
Yeah,
all.
this do rag on with the cape.
Man, social media, yo, the internet.
But what I can't, like I said, the internet and social media.
What do you say that the internet's undefeated?
It's,
forever
it's
undefeated.
undefeated, and it can be the devil, and it can be bad for some people, and it can be.
It's how you use it, man. Like, yo,
extreme
it's
advantage to a lot of people.
it's how you treat it. Like you can make something good out of it. Like I feel, and how we spoke about it, like your story through social media, Troy got a hold of you and put you in a position to do
Social
this.
media is a big outlet versus.
It is so like that's why I said it's how you use it and your
is.
intentions with it. If it wasn't for social media, like yo, I
lot
mean
of
that's
rappers.
the way that I got connected with some people.
Comedians, yeah, like back in the day, it's like, hey, let's go to this comedy club, let's go tell our jokes, or let's go slang our mixtape here. But
Back in the days, it was more like handing you an actual
Yes.
flyer, the actual mixtape. Now it's like
those
yo,
dudes-
here's
like
my
those-
link.
Yeah.
like those dudes on the Hollywood Boulevard be trying to give you their mixtape. I'm like, man, no, don't look at them. Or the ones in front
This
of
guy like,
Don't
man,
make
I don't
no
even got a
eye
CD
contact.
player.
the ones in front of a store, like, don't make eye contact because they're gonna, hey, my man, hey, listen to this. I'm like, all right, cool, let me have it. He like, all right, that's gonna be $5. Like, what? I want this shit. Throw it on the floor.
Bro, that's kind of like when that's kind of like when you walk down the mall and then you have like
shoe
AT&T or whatever, like yo, what do you have? What service? Like this one. Oh, but where'd you get it from? From you. And you just keep walking. Bro, I'm not
Hey, my
trying to
man,
say-
them Nikes looking kind of dirty. I got something for him.
I can clean them for you.
I can clean them for you,
You know
man.
what's funny?
Like nah, man,
I
I'm
don't need you
cool.
to clean my,
Don't
I don't
touch
need you to
them.
clean my shoes. Little soap and toothbrush will do the trick.
You got that crep protect over here.
Uh-huh.
I can't stand that mall stuff. So every time I go to fashion fair, there's always
I
actually
don't
not
think
even fashion fair.
we can't say names of the mall.
Anyone, I don't
No,
know.
we
Sorry.
can- we can-
Whatever.
Just
So
no-
any
no
mall,
drink
actually,
names.
in general, when I think about it, every time I pass by the freaking straightener
Yeah.
one,
Let me
they're
straighten
like,
your hair.
Hey, can I like come straighten your hair? Like it's so pretty. I was like, then why do you want to fuck it up?
Yeah, don't touch it. Don't touch
That's
it.
how you feel, girl?
That's how you feel, Jeff?
Yes.
You got her cursing and
He's like, yeah, they do it. That's what they do it with all. They do it with the shoes,
bro. Then
music,
people make you
It's a
not
hassle.
want to
Your-
even go to the mall.
your cable. Like, what kind of cable you got? Like, man, I get this shit for free. Shit illegal.
No, I always tell
My
them like, no,
parents-
I got it.
get that shit
I got
legally.
it from someone. I got it from this spot.
Uh-huh.
Like that's it. Just
Back
keep
in the day,
walking.
you get that chip box, and they wouldn't know nothing about it. You watching all them shows for free.
Troy don't know. Troy don't
Troy,
know
you don't
nothing
know-
about no
Troy,
box.
you don't know about the black box.
Nah, his grandpa had that
Hey.
shit hooked up.
Spice Channel.
Hey,
Spice Channel.
we still had the chip in.
The chip.
Don't let that fool you. Clicking that box, having
Yep.
it on return just
Have
in
it on
case
return.
somebody.
Have that on return in case your parents come in there and catch you on the wrong channel and turn it back and you watching pay-per-view again.
Only child problems. Only child problems.
My mom come in and say, you ain't watching that Playboy channel now. You I was like, what? No, Die Hard. Stupid. Die
Die Hard.
I'm watching Die Hard with Bruce Willis, man. Crazy.
This guy's crazy.
But
Yeah, man.
it's way different from back in the day versus now how you can get yourself out there and all that.
Oh
good
yeah,
stuff.
no, man, for sure. I feel like these kids have it a little more of an advance. If you can't make nothing happen with all these outlets like social media and just putting something out and someone across the country could see it, like, what is he doing, man?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there was people that made it happen with. I mean, we had Ali in the episode, and he talked about how he put something on Fresno Bee just to reach someone and see who wanted to buy cards and all that. Like, yo,
And
he
it
did
took
that
off.
through the newspaper. Like, now you could just do that through a sponsored post on IG. Like,
Just like that.
so
Real
it's how
simple.
you work it, man. You can promote yourself right.
Yeah, man. Social media is a different beast, and I was doing some research because I was curious about the different, like when social media dropped and how it affected my life. So I looked up a list of different social media outlets, and I came across something like Yahoo Messenger that dropped in '99.
Dang.
Did you guys not use Yahoo Messenger?
I-
Nah, bro, I didn't have a computer back then.
I did use.
I
Yahoo.
did.
I-
It was
was
my
I just black and blessed?
grandma's. Damn.
Yo,
Yeah.
You about to make that a T-shirt?
Jazz, write this down.
Black and blessed.
Black and blessed.
Yeah, we're gonna
merch.
put that on a T-shirt, and we're gonna sell it in 3X.
Trademark by.
We're gonna have to.
Big Mama.
We're gonna have to sell it in 3X, but
All right, so Yahoo Messenger.
Nah,
Me-
man.
MSN
it,
Messenger.
it wasn't Yahoo
Yes.
for me. It was AIM. It was
AIM.
AIM for
See,
me.
I never used that.
For-
I did use
My
the
grandma
other
had the
It was
the,
you
the
got
dial-up.
mail.
Yep.
Welcome. Goodbye. Like all those little sounds.
Nah, I remember
used-
dial-up and all that. That shit
I used
sucked.
AOL Messenger.
All right. Since y'all want to get on my Yahoo Messenger, Friendster. No,
Never used
I
it.
didn't use it either, but it was like a Kickstart basically. That dropped in 02. All right, MySpace dropped in 03.
That's when I started.
I
MySpace.
started in.
I started 04. I know for sure.
I probably started somewhere in 04, 05.
Yeah, no, I can't. Yeah, I think 03. But yeah, like I didn't do. I mean, when I was in middle school, they had like the whole messenger and all that, but I didn't really mess with it. I would write letters. Nah, but
You was,
Oh, okay.
Oh, you was
Damn,
fancy,
you was
huh?
one of
we
those-
were mailing these things out.
You were one of those kids where the teacher be like, "Hey, come to the front of class."
He
and
was
read it
one
to
of those.
everybody."
He was one of those Romeo and Juliets.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, you want
fold
to
the letter all
You wanna
crazy.
pass-
Into a heart.
Yeah.
you want
I
to
can
pass
see you.
notes
I
around?
couldn't do
do
the heart.
origami.
You want to pass notes around, huh? Read it to the whole class.
read it up.
He's like, yeah, but like
Dear
how I
Cass-
stutter, that's not cool for the class.
Dear
but nah.
I like walking you
Yo,
to
but see what
school.
that's what messes up people nowadays. Well, not messes up, but like you
It's a
could
different
tell.
era.
You could tell what a person that would write letters to someone that was just raised off
Well,
the
you
keyboard.
can tell someone who
Just their
who
handwriting.
wrote on a keyboard and who wrote on paper by the way they spell. You can tell I was all on the internet typing because I can't spell for shit.
No, but just the handwriting itself. But no, man, I didn't get into it all crazy till like MySpace. MySpace was dope, but that
MySpace
was
took
that,
over,
that
like,
was
the
more for
social
me
media.
because of the visual. Like you were able to design it and treat it as a website. So that's
But
why I
then-
liked it.
I don't even know what it was called back then, but you would have to like copy and paste from
Yeah,
the
the
third
HTML
Oh,
codes.
what
and all
was
that.
that
HTML?
website
Oh.
called?
I don't know. There was a lot of
What
them.
was it?
Photo bucket.
No, Photo
No,
Bucket
not
was
Photo
where
Bucket.
Photo Bucket was where you store your photos to put the
okay.
You
HTML.
put on there, but no, there was like a whole different site to create your MySpace.
Hey,
right.
I got a
Profile.
question for you. So, do you guys still have contact and are close as you were to your top 8 now than you were back
I
then?
don't even remember who was in my top 8 back then.
If
Like,
if they were in the top, they were like the shit. Like those people were like your close friends. Like
And
they
then
meant
people get
something
all
to you,
sensitive
and-
about it.
oh
and
yeah.
then they
Oh, I'm
made-
not. They'll be
yeah.
messaging you.
Oh, you
Blink
moving
up.
to the third one, huh?
Oh,
So,
Yeah.
do you guys still talk to your top 8?
man, I don't even know who my
I
top
talked to at least like 4 of them.
Do
I
you? Okay.
talked
yeah.
to two of them. Yeah,
I might know
they were my
one.
1 and 2.
And I don't talk to him, but
My-
he's still a homie whenever he
Yeah,
comes
but-
down in the city.
my
But
top-
the playlist, how it would let you put the
Play
music,
music,
that
right?
that was the
Yeah.
dopest.
My top 8 ain't shit. I don't know where them fools at.
When them
I don't know
fools at.
where they, what
So,
they doing.
so MySpace was 03 and Skype was 03 as well. So
Never did Skype.
Oh,
I was
used it.
Skype, but I was like 05 and beyond.
What time would he Skype?
Well, The real reason why I got Skype.
I feel like you would Skype
No,
late
no.
at night.
Hey,
No.
No, it's for his family.
show me your
right?
face.
The real. You stupid.
Let me see your face.
The real reason why I got Skype was
Stupid.
Shut up, god damn it.
I don't have my hair right. Come on, let me see it.
Let me see you in that bonnet, girl.
He's too far from the camera.
It seems like this ain't you. Oh, Troy, you got catfish.
Hey, that was that catfish before catfish.
Yeah.
That's another subject. Wait, let me finish. Let me finish. We gonna get on that subject.
That's a whole different story.
Wait. So, no, I got Skype because after the storm, after the Hurricane Katrina.
Gotcha.
So that's why we was using Skype. But I didn't use it until after 05. All right, so 04, Facebook and Flickr dropped.
Dude, I mess with Flickr because of photography. I would upload photos there, but I feel like I was the last of like my circle that got on Facebook. Like
me too.
I refused. I was like, man, Facebook. Like I want to stay on
MySpace,
MySpace.
Yep.
I'm like, nah.
Actually,
like,
no, I take
and
that
I
back.
would tell my people like, yo, if y'all go to Facebook, like you guys are feeding into it. Like stay on MySpace. Like you have to. Like, nah, everybody laughing. I was like, so I made my account like, yo, I made it. I'm here.
It's your boy. I'm here.
But yo, you can't design Facebook no nothing. So that shit hurt.
I got on Facebook in 2010, and it was completely different from MySpace.
Like, man, I don't know what I'm doing on here.
Yeah, I didn't.
It's all fucking
When did you join?
gossip. It's people getting all emotional. Like, I didn't want to see that. I wanted to design your profile. I want to hear your playlist and see what's up.
I just remember
It was for
MySpace being like
professionalism.
Nah, go to
MySpace was the
LinkedIn
thing.
for that.
It was like I go home from school. I'm like, oh, let me see how many messages I got. I'm like, well, nobody messaged me.
Yeah, man.
So Facebook was 04.
When did
Flickr.
IG kick in?
Oh, wait. So we got YouTube dropped in 05. This is crazy. Like,
Really?
It dropped in 05, but it didn't get big till a certain year. I didn't write that year down.
Wow.
Nah,
So fast
YouTube-
forward. Pinterest dropped in 2010. And
I was all over
Instagram
that.
dropped that same year.
Hold on, I feel like you're skipping Tumblr.
Oh no, he's skipping.
I didn't write Tumblr down.
No,
Did
Because
y'all ever do Tumblr?
He's
No.
skipping Moco Space.
I didn't
Nah,
write
that's for last. That was like for some
Somewhat. Say it.
paisas or I don't know.
I ain't no bison. I had Moco Space. Though.
You had Moco Space.
I had Moco Space, fool.
I don't even know what
Hey,
that
Fallon,
is.
cut his ass off right
Cut
now.
him, felon. Because I was about to say that's something that Troy would do because he liked the Mexican chicks.
Was it
Me
a,
like the mujeres.
was it a,
The
was it a,
mujadas.
Me
it a-
gusta the mujeres.
was it a Mexican theme?
I don't know. I feel like all my cousins and like just Mexican people had Moco Space.
Well, it's-
I don't know nothing about any of that.
I
but
don't
let's
know that
continue.
either.
No, hold on. Y'all never did Tumblr?
No.
Tumblr.
I'm-
I have a Tumblr at the moment,
Tumblr
but I
is
didn't
dope.
use it like that when it first came
How
out.
to die.
I feel like Tumblr was more like you could say like a Instagram / Twitter because you could repost other people's images.
Stuff. And
So and
like it.
you would treat it like kind of like reference. Say if it was like a photograph that you like, you could just repost it and.
I
Say
remember you
something.
telling me about it once upon a time.
I mean, for a long time, I used to treat my Tumblr as my website. You were able to do it and just change like the domain name.
It's like I had seen Tumblr, but I didn't really know too much.
But
about
then IG kicked in, and like that was it. I mean, but then when IG started, it was only for iPhones.
Yep.
I remember I had an Android, and I used to have to use my sister's phone to post
to get
or
on?
just to even look at it.
The info that I got, it was pretty interesting. Like when it released, so it's when it released versus when it like started taking off.
Yeah.
So the next thing was Snapchat. Do y'all know before y'all go
Snapchat
in?
was before Instagram?
No, Snapchat was after
After.
2011.
Oh, okay.
Snapchat was called Peekaboo.
What?
It was
Oh,
called
I did
Peekaboo
not
for
use
like
it then.
a few months, right?
Okay.
For sure, I didn't download.
And then
no
there was
Peekaboo.
they got a cease and desist letter because another company owned that naming rights.
Yeah, I've heard the story.
And they shut them down, and then it was like Snapchat, and next thing you know, they worth X amount of billions
better
of
name.
dollars. Yep.
True.
So that was 2011. 2012, Tinder came out.
Bro, we don't care about
It's all
that.
social media though.
Tinder.
And then wait.
I feel like you skipped Vine. Where's
Let
come
me
on,
finish.
man?
Let me finish. 2013 was Vine.
Okay.
Wow, that's way later than I thought it was.
Really?
No, that makes sense though because like I was like towards the end of the spectrum when it was like by the
No,
shut
yeah,
it down.
Yeah.
I feel like there was I had a group of friends, Ash and everybody that we're all on Vine, and that's what we would share. That's like before the memes.
It's like
This guy was a Vine.
Did you have a Vine?
I was a Viner, and I was like, man, it's hard to get like big on Vine when it's only 6
Yeah,
seconds.
everybody like.
Dude,
no,
Vine was
everybody
dope.
getting
Vine
big.
was tight.
Man,
it was only 6
I love
seconds,
IG,
though.
but IG killed it when they started
Yeah.
doing videos. Like, man, come on, y'all ruining it for us.
And then it was R.I.P. to Vine in what, 2000.
It didn't live very long
It
then.
doesn't exist anymore. And I was
2014
like,
or
where did all my
Vine,
videos go?
Vine was purchased by Twitter.
Was it?
Yes,
Is that what made it?
probably
Dude,
so.
Vine was dope.
Oh, you know what? Okay, I got a question for you guys. You know what app that I used to use a lot? I don't know if you guys had because you guys probably had iPhones and it was all bougie, and I had an Android.
Okay, I had an Android until about a year and a half ago.
Oh, did you? Okay.
So we'll see.
This app called Voxer.
Oh yeah. No, we had it.
I was out of that.
No, Apple had Voxer as
they?
well. The little.
It was like a walkie.
It was like the old Sprint style.
It was like a Boost Mobile, like a walkie-talkie. He was like, hey,
I still have it on my original iPhone.
Is that kind of like what Norma be using, the WhatsApp?
no.
The what?
WhatsApp?
No, it was just like a.
I think it's WhatsApp,
Yeah.
but makes it be
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
Yeah, it was a walkie-talkie type of app to where it allowed you to send basically instant.
Gotcha.
Instant, like I was like, hey, we turning
It's
up.
kind of like
up tonight.
Is it like a vocal or just like an audio Snapchat? Like you send a message, then it gets deleted.
Man,
no,
they didn't get deleted. You can go back.
you
saved them.
them?
To what you talked to about before, and then it was just a.
Man, that just sounds all
walkie-talkie app.
sketchy.
All right, wait.
Bunch of perv shit.
We about to close out the show, but before we close out, I gotta give this little piece of info on social media. Okay. So I don't remember what year it was because I didn't do that much research, but I met this chick.
Okay.
Well, at least I thought was a chick.
What?
Wait.
Wait, what?
Wait.
Okay.
So you were really catfished.
Wait, no.
Okay.
Me and this guy both was catfish. That's why I'm about to tell the story.
Tell him, Troy.
Met this chick on Facebook, I believe. No, sorry, Tinder. And then she added me on Facebook, and we started that process. This was right before or right around the time that Catfish the show actually became big.
Bro, I'm already
laughing. The whole Manti Te'o, he was going to USC or wherever he was going to college at, and he thought he was dating.
Yeah.
This was me.
That was Troy.
And this chick, should I release the name? Yeah, we about to put
we're
your
gonna
ass
put
on
you out
blast.
blast. Tell her name. Tell the name.
The name was Julia, Julie Savius.
Something like that.
It was like SAVA. I don't know. It was something
You
crazy.
thought that was a real last name?
Yes.
The pictures was real.
Everything was real.
Everything was real. But guess what? I wasn't the only one that was catfished by.
He wasn't the only one that was getting catfished.
Me and this guy started talking. And he was like, wait, was her name Julie? And we both was catfished by the same person. And I was
wait
like,
a minute. I said, wait, you know a girl named Julia? Because
curly hair.
I know a girl named Julia, and that's my girl. And he like, nah, man. Back then she was my girl. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, well, y'all doing the whole what was it, Usher?
Same
All right, since we talking about this, I'm gonna put my cousin on blast because I think that was my cousin.
Yo, Troy.
It was like in the MySpace days. This was before Kim Kardashian blew up, dude. I'm positive it was my cousin. She had a fake profile, and it had fucking pictures of Kim Kardashian like before they come up. And
Damn.
They were like joking on me and my other cousin, and like I was like, yeah, I don't think this chick would be hitting me up. And like my guy cousin was falling for it, and later it turned out to be one of our female cousins like joking on us. Like, you suckers.
Well, at least she was messing with you. For this, she wanted
we
you.
was serious. Like
Or
people
her.
she would tag me in photos, and people was like, "Damn, that's you. All right, I see you, cuz. I see you, nephew."
Damn.
Like it was
Same.
a legit thing, and mind you, she would like she'd be like, "Oh, I see your car on the freeway
she was
at
good.
this location."
She was good.
And I feel like it's
So
somebody who worked.
who was it?
I don't
Man,
know.
we don't know.
So it was probably your uncle that was giving you slack.
No. I don't have no family live out here in
That's true,
California.
he doesn't.
Come on.
Wait, who'd you say was telling you?
The chick
Who was bigging you up?
No, because they would see it on my Facebook. My Facebook's public.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they
like,
would see
they
it.
was like,
and so
all right,
is-
I see you.
yeah.
I see you, nephew.
Yeah.
I was
So
in general,
when I talked to Hall about it, he just was like, no way, dude. He was like,
I was like, same. Wait.
We
What's
got
your
Fallon. Was that you?
He was like, he was like, what? I was like, what's the name? He was like, Julia. I was like, I used to talk to a Julia.
dude, it's somebody
Yo.
who worked downtown. Let me tell you why. Because
Tell them.
she
They're,
was
they're,
see.
they're listening.
Oh, they probably listen.
Hey, let me tell you something right now, Julia.
We
Whoever
about to
you
expose
are,
you. If you eating popsicles in the house right now,
Yeah.
we go find
if
you.
you got them Oreo Twinkies with the cream in the middle, we
got-
gonna
we gonna
find
find
you. We gonna find you.
If you got the
gonna
unlimited
find
snacks
you.
on the street right now
We gonna
that
find
hasn't
you.
even dropped in stores, we finding your ass.
We gonna find you because what you did to us, making us ask you to FaceTime us, and you say no, my hair's not right.
No. But it wasn't even that. I would try to FaceTime, and that person would answer, but it would literally just be a black
It'd be a
screen, and I'm
black-
like,
it'd be
yo,
a-
can you show yourself?
It'd be a
Wow.
whole
Like,
just
I did the
shadow.
process. I did my due justice.
Wait,
It'd be a shadow. Like she
Is-
wouldn't show her face. Hey, let's go eat at Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh, I can't. Like, why not? Everyone loves Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's go eat. Like, always lagged on us. Wouldn't show her
Wait.
face.
So you would go to Buffalo Wild Wings before KFC?
That's because what she wanted to eat. God damn it. Shut up. That's what Julia wanted to eat.
Man, that's crazy. Yo, moral of the story: be safe in the streets.
is that why you FaceTime all the time?
Probably.
I'm serious, all the time.
No, we
All
get
the
it.
time.
This guy
This is out of trauma.
I'm probably traumatic.
This guy has
syndrome,
issues.
PTSD from
He
being
does-
catfish.
Hey, he does do that when I'm around. He's like,
Yo.
hey. He said, come on, let me see your face. I'm like, come on, man.
We get it. Yo, listeners, Troy's female friends out there, now you know why he
That's not the
hits you
reason
with the
why.
FaceTime, because he's traumatized.
Now you know why Troy wants to see your face, because he's been catfished by a girl that wasn't the girl that she said she was. So he wants to see your face.
I don't even know what this girl looked like.
She
on
probably
that-
looked like Rasputia from Norbit.
All right, man, that was
Or
good.
Big Shirley from Martin.
She probably looked like the penguin from the event.
Batman.
Dang.
Probably looked like the big one from
Yo,
Batman
y'all be
Returns.
safe out there in the streets, man.
And on that note, it's the Say Bro Podcast.
Hold on.
Oh wait.
We got a quote of the day.
We got a quote of the
We're
day.
actually ready for it.
All right.
Good job, guys.
Come on, Troy.
Hold out. My bad.
All right, here we go. Quote of the day. Hard work without talent is a shame, but talent without hard work is a tragedy. That's Mr. Miyagi. Thank you.
Yo,
Wax on, wax off.
did you know that Mr. Miyagi never drank water?
Why?
Because he drank water.
It's the Say Bro Podcast. Good night.